All right, Anna, our next Reddit advice question comes from TeachPersonal3155. Is this wrong? My mom and her wife asked me to dog sit for them for the weekend while they went away. I'm a 30-year-old female, extremely responsible and respectful of their space, and assume that they trust me, as if they didn't, they wouldn't continue to ask me to do this for them. They have a dog camera where I assumed the camera was only used when no one was home to check in on the dogs. However, my mom's wife checked the camera multiple times while I was house sitting and feel as though it's a violation of my privacy, as I did not consent to being surveilled or spied on without my knowledge. Well, if you're being spied on, you usually don't know about it.
Yes.
Am I overreacting? The more I think about it, the more I feel like it's inappropriate. I will definitely not be dog sitting for them ever again.
So what I would say is, obviously, it's your decision if you're going to dog sit or not under the conditions. But I think you are overreacting in this situation. We don't know if she was checking on you or checking on the dogs. People get very attached to their dogs, and it's hard for them to leave them. I know I've left my dogs with people, and I've asked them, take pictures, maybe send a little video, that sort of thing, because I wanted to see my dogs and because I miss them and want to make sure that everything's going okay.
Yeah, teach the devil's advocate here. Your mom's wife could just be habitually checking that camera all the time when they're away at work or something normally, and you're going to just do it out of habit. I don't think they're thinking anything about you when they're checking that.
No.
You know, listen, we have dogs and we leave them for a little bit, and I'm always wondering if they're okay and things, you know. We did that with our kid.
Yes, I was going to say, we've talked about getting cameras in our house to be able to see, what our dogs are doing.
It's better to guess, though.
And probably they're just doing what they do when we're around, which is laying on the couch sleeping.
The only other problem here is that you were in their space. I know you're doing them a favor, but it is their house. They had some stuff in there. You assumed they weren't going to use the camera. If it bothered you that much, you should have just asked them not to check it. Or just tell them, I'm going to unplug this while I'm there and doing all this house sitting, and then you can use it again next time. So, you said you definitely will not be dog sitting for them ever again. You didn't have a conversation with them to start on this, so maybe don't burn that bridge for no good reason right off the bat. But have a conversation with them. Let them know how you felt. You didn't like being surveilled, or just. And I'm sure they're probably going to say, we didn't mean to be looking at you. We're looking at the dog.
I'm sure.
But, maybe keep an open mind about how you can do this in the future for them, right? There's compromises. You got to let people make mistakes here and there. And this looks like a fairly innocent mistake because they have a routine. And it's hard to get out of that when you're on a trip. You want to check on the dog. And, maybe you can do what Anna suggested. I'll send you pictures of your dog while you're at, I'll text you pictures,
video.
And things like that. You can do that for them. So you'll fill that gap and you can unplug the camera. Say, I'm unplugging the camera. I'm going to give you all these pictures of your little baby.
Maybe you can have scheduled FaceTime for them and the dogs.
Oh God, that's too much. She's doing a favor for him, not a job. Anyway, that you are overreacting on this one, I think, because it's not like no offense to anyone who ever thinks they're being spied on. None of you are that interesting. And what's weird is it's like your mom and her wife. Like, why would they care?
I know.
It's not like a creepy guy that you didn't know was using a remote camera or something. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Teach, I think that's what you should do, is actually be more open and talk to them about it. Let them know that you felt a little uncomfortable. Don't bring up spying and surveillance, and they were just looking at their dog. And just tell them that made you feel a little uncomfortable and weird. And next time you'd like the camera unplugged, and you'll be happy to send them pictures and videos whenever they want them through text. That's a good compromise.
I think it's a great compromise.
All right. And if any of our viewers have any other additional advice for Teach, please put that down in the comments down below. And Teach, thank you for your question. We appreciate it.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video.
And we appreciate that. If you need advice, go ahead and click on the link in the description below, and it may get answered in a later episode.
And if you want to watch more Twice the Advice, check out our other videos right now.